Most people think mid-sized insurers only offer basic or narrowed down versions of health insurance plans, and honestly, that's usually true. But once in a while, a product comes along that tries to cover a very wide audience, from someone buying their first 5 lakh rupee health insurance policy to someone looking at a 1 crore cover. Magma's One Health is exactly that kind of a plan. It's positioned as a single umbrella product with multiple variants underneath, and depending on which variant you choose, the experience can feel very different. So folks, in this video, we're breaking down Magma One Health clearly, what it offers, where it works well, and where you need to be careful. Hello folks, I'm Shashank and you're watching Ditto Insurance. At Ditto, we help you compare health and term insurance plans honestly with no forceful selling and no upselling. Our IDI certified advisors help you right from shortlisting a plan till claim support completely free. If you ever want help making sense of your plans like this, you can book a free call using the link in the description. Alright, now let's start with Magma One Health. One Health is Magma's flagship health insurance plan, and it comes in 5 variants: Support, Secure, Support Plus, Shield, and Premium. Now on paper, this gives the insurer a lot of flexibility because the same product can serve budget buyers, mid-level families, and even people looking for a very high sum insured, going up to multiple crores of rupees. Entry age starts as low as 91 days for family floaters and 5 years for individual policies with lifelong renewability. You can buy it as an individual plan or a family floater covering up to 4 adults and 3 children. And policy tenure can be 1, 2, or 3 years. Now where the real difference begins is in the coverage structure across the variants. Lower variants like Support and Secure come with tighter limits. You'll see disease-wise sublimits on things like cataract and other procedures, and in the Support variant, room rent is capped at 1% of sum insured for normal rooms and 2% for ICU. Secure improves on this slightly by allowing a single private room, but even there, some restrictions remain unless you add optional covers. Now, as you move to Shield and Premium, these restrictions largely disappear. Room rent limits are removed, disease-wise sublimits are not present, and the overall structure kind of starts to become more flexible. Pre and post hospitalization coverage also improves as you go up the ladder. Support, Secure, and Support Plus offer 30 days pre and 60 days post hospitalization coverage. Shield and Premium increases to 60 days pre and 90 days post hospitalization, which is quite closer to what comprehensive plans in the market offer today. Daycare treatments, domiciliary hospitalization, Ayush, modern treatments, HIV/AIDS cover, and organ donor expenses are available across all variants, usually up to sum insured, which is a strong baseline. Okay, now let's talk about bonuses and restoration because this is where the variants really separate. Support and Secure offer cumulative bonus of 10% per claim-free year, capped at 50%. Support Plus improves this with same 10% bonus that allows it to go up to 100%. Shield increased the bonus rate to 20% per year, while Premium goes up to 33% per year, again capped at 100%. Restoration is not available in the Support variant at all. From Secure onwards, you get 100% restoration, unlimited times, but with an important caveat. It doesn't apply for the same illness for the same insured person unless you add enhancement covers. Ambulance coverage also scales up meaningfully. Road ambulance limits start low in Support and gradually increases across variants, and air ambulance is only available from Secure onwards, with the highest limits reserved for Premium variant. Mental health coverage is included across variants but with sublimits for certain conditions, which is something to watch closely if psychiatric treatment is relevant for your family. Maternity and newborn benefits are not universal here. They're available only in higher variants and come with a long 4-year waiting period. Outpatient cover, comparison benefits, hospital cash, conveyance benefit, home treatment, and compassionate visit benefits are again layered features that only appear as you move up the variants like Support Plus, Shield, and Premium. Loss of income benefits and worldwide emergency hospitalization are premium tier features and won't apply if you're buying the lower variants. Okay, now heading to the most important part of the plan, optional covers. This is where Magma One Health tries to compensate for its base limitations. You get consumables cover, critical illness cover, personal accident cover, voluntary copay options, zone-wise copay waivers, deductibles, bonus boosters, and even infinite bonus boosters in high variants. Now, there are add-ons for reducing waiting periods covering listed chronic conditions from day 1 through Insta cover, enhanced pre and post hospitalization coverage, global cover, OPD cover, durable medical equipment cover, and even futuristic features like continuity of waiting periods for a spouse added later, which we've not seen in much plans till now, to be very honest. Now, folks, if at this point you're feeling lost, you're not alone. This is exactly where most people make mistakes because buying the wrong variant or skipping the right add-ons can completely change how the plan behaves at the claim time. If this feels confusing, you can always book a free call with us and we'll help you figure out whether this plan makes sense for you or if there is a better plan out there. The link to book your call is in the description. Okay, now let's talk about waiting periods and cost sharing, because this is where caution is needed. Initial waiting period is 30 days, specific illness has a 2-year waiting period, and pre-existing diseases have a 3-year waiting period by default. IVF, psychiatric treatment, bariatric surgery, and LASIK also come with long waiting periods. Mandatory copay kicks in for people entering at 61 or above, and zone-based copay applies if you take treatment outside your declared zone, except in emergencies. Disease-wise sublimits and default bonus caps in lower variants can also restrict payouts unless you consciously upgrade. Now, the premiums are on your screen. Take a look. So, you might now ask me, who is Magma Health really for? This plan could work better for people who want flexibility in sum insured and are willing to actively customize their policy using add-ons. If you choose Shield or Premium and layer it correctly, it can become a fairly comprehensive plan, but if you buy support or secure assuming it behaves like a premium plan, you're likely to face out-of-pocket expenses. Now, this is not a plug-and-play policy. It rewards informed buyers and punishes lazy selection. To wrap this up, Magma Health is ambitious, flexible, and wide-ranging, but it's not forgiving. Variant selection and add-ons matter more here than in many competing plans. If you want a simple, clean plan with fewer decisions, this may feel overwhelming, but if you're okay customizing your cover and understanding the fine print, One Health can be made to work. If you want help deciding whether this plan fits your needs, or if you want to compare it against other better plans out there, then you can always book a free call using the link in the description. We'll help you compare honestly and never try to upsell to you. Alright folks, that was it from my end. If you like this video, drop a like, comment on the topic that you want us to make a video on, share this with someone who's not yet bought their health insurance, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, happy insurance hunting.